The Bird. The Bird.
On the Word tonight, world champion boxer Chris Eubank. I suppose he's a man that some people love to hate. He's the super middleweight world champion. And before we actually meet him, here's a clip of him in action.
Chris Eubank believes he's simply the best. He is the WBO super middleweight champion of the world, undefeated in 29 fights, and has been voted one of Britain's best-dressed men. Despite his heartfelt marriage proposal...
Can we get married now? Can we get married?
The champ says he loves no one. And not everyone loves him, but we do. Welcome to the show, Chris.
All right, come on. They'll be ruining your image, won't they?
Yeah, they will, yeah.
Have you actually met Flav before?
Yeah, Flav, larger-than-life character, my man.
Do you do any sparring to Public Enemy music?
No. No. I just listen to it. I mean, it's good music. It's saying quite a lot. That was weak. Whoever said that was weak. You know, have some respect for the man, all right?
Well, what did they say?
The man said, no, it doesn't matter.
Well, kick the lyrics. Nah, ladies, I crashed him, G. What, G?
This guy's talking about Michael Watson. Michael Watson is a very courageous fighter.
Who's Michael Watson?
The man I fought in my last fight.
Oh, okay.
He proved himself to be a man. He beat me for most of the fight. I won the fight, and this guy's still shouting out these stupid words. Leave it alone,
I thought
right?
they said something about me or something.
If we ignore the hecklers from the audience for a little while, which is a good idea, I think, at a moment. Your first fight, February the 1st, Sugar Boy Malinga in Birmingham.
Birmingham New Arena.
How will you actually feel getting into the ring at that time?
I am a ruthless man, and I have to be. If I'm going to fight, I'm going to be ruthless. I'm extreme. Either I do it or I don't, and I'm going to do it.
In the world of boxing, I mean, there's WBO, WBC, IBF. Have you actually got, if you like, aspirations to win all three?
My aspirations is for money. As hard as it may sound, my aspirations is for money. Titles bring money. I mean, I have a family, I have 2 children, I have a wife. We've been married for a year. As far as I'm concerned, my job, my priority is to look after them and my immediate family. And so, therefore, money is the most important thing. We all work in this room here. Why? To pay our mortgages. Why? To live. Do you mind? What's happening here?
I
think you might have too much power for this.
I think it's the band not switched some of their equipment off, actually. Now, you do remain undefeated, but I mean, I've been talking to quite a few fight fans, and they all want to know, when are you going to fight somebody like Harold Graham or even Mike McCallum?
Mike McCallum is not a champion at this time. He has nothing to offer. No disrespect. Hold on, okay, hold on. No disrespect. I wouldn't have fired the man anyway. I'm a businessman. Scared, no. Doesn't come into it. I'm a businessman. Harold Graham I will not fight. He's a spoiler. He's a very tricky fighter. There are much better fighters in the world than him who are rated higher than he is, who are easier to beat than he is. Do you understand? Oh, yeah. He's a very hard man to beat. He's a very hard man to beat. I've got to deal with all this heckling here. Come, give me a break.
Do you think it's because you are quite honest, whereas a lot of people... I mean, you are honest to such a degree that people do kind of take objection at times, especially the media, because it's quite a tricky business, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I can't beat everyone. I can beat the people I think I can beat. I'm not going to fight anyone who may be a bit too good for me. I'm a businessman. I've got to make money for my family.
Do you not actually think that you get better, though, with every fight?
Better? I'm getting old. My bones are brittle. I'm 25. I've been in this game for 9 years, and it's hurting. It hurts. It's very hard. And one can very easily get bitter if they don't have someone to lift their spirits, you know, as my trainer does.
Are you a boxing fan, Flav?
Yo, man, I sure am a boxing fan, you know, and not only that, but, you know, through the tour that we had in the United States, I got a chance to meet Muhammad Ali's daughter and wife, you know, down in Philadelphia, you know, and he was the heavyweight boxing champion of the world for years. And not only that, but he signed me a pair of boxing gloves, you know. Not only that, but day before yesterday, I was cooling out with my boy Mike Tyson over at his house in Cleveland, Ohio. This boy is looking fat. Yeah.
Okay, but Tyson's not as smart as Chris.
Huh?
Tyson's my boy as well.
Hey, but Tyson isn't his what? He's not his what?
Smart, no, he's smart. No,
Smartly
Tyson
turned out.
No, well,
No,
Tyson. I mean, I saw Mike Tyson on 68th Street on Madison Avenue in Gianni Versace, and these are the clothes I'm wearing today. So he more or less inspired me to start buying this designer's clothes, you know.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Tyson is smart. Tyson ain't dumb at all. He's got brains, you know what I'm saying? Word up. Okay. But it's just that a lot of people in the world got brains, too.
Somebody over in America who's got brains and is making quite a lot of money at the moment is Paula Abdul. She's just finishing her... I should say she is just finishing her American tour, and we sent Katie out to the flatlands of Utah, Salt Lake City to be exact. Base at one time, weren't you, Chris?
British hunk.
Well, in your time, you know, when you were a young lad.
I was a teenager.
Did you have the accent, though? Did you still have a British accent when you lived in
Yeah, you never
New
lose
York?
your accent. Never.
Did that not make you more popular with the girls there?
No, I wasn't. My life was boxing at that time, and I studied my trade very hard, you know. And so those things didn't really... I don't say they didn't interest me. It wasn't wise at that time, which is why I'm the fighter I am today, you know.
And what about you, Flav?
What?
Have you ever been a bit of a hunk as far as the women were concerned?
What, punks and all of that stuff?
A hunk?
What's a hunk, man? A
handsome, sexy guy.
Let me tell you something. The only honk I know is when you do that on your horn, you know you honk. Honk. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a sexy guy, you know what I'm saying? You know. Come on, man, I'll be sexy too.
I should actually say that Boy George has actually rung up, and before he said that, you know, that he might not know what time it was, he said that he knows what time it is. It's gay time.
Yo!
Charming! OK, after the break, we'll be visiting Nicolas Cage in Las Vegas, and we'll be going to the Austrian Alps with Katie.
Hey, yo, we cut off?
Which of these four celebrities, like Paula Abdul, used to be a cheerleader? Was it Lady Helen Windsor, Princess Stephanie of Monaco, Queen Noor of Jordan, or Prince Edward? Find out after the break. Word. Which of these four celebrities used to be a cheerleader? The answer is Queen Noor of Jordan.
Welcome back to the third and final part of this evening's edition of The Word. I should say, still on the couch with me, world champion boxer Chris Eubank, world champion rapper Flavor Flav, and world champion Big Mouth Northerner. All right then, just Big Mouth Northerner, me. But meanwhile, we have got our world champion globetrotter Katie over in the Austrian Alps, looking for a few naughty lager louts out on the ski slope. Actually been able to go to any raves, or, you know, have you got a very disciplined life nowadays?
Well, disciplined. I mean, I've gone to one or two clubs in the past few weeks in accordance to New Year's Eve and my wedding anniversary. Tramps in London, that's about it. I mean, I just don't do it. You just can't, you know. If you want to win your fights, you've got to, like, go to bed and sleep and, like, get up and run and all that boring stuff, you know.
Did you actually dance when you go to these dudes?
No. No, I'm very stiff upper-lipped, stiff-shouldered, no. I can't relax. People are watching you, people are scrutinising you, so you can't really.
What about you, Flav? You been to any of the raves in New York?
Well, yeah, I've been to a few raves in New York, you know, and, you know, one thing about me, you know, I like to go out and, you know, put myself amongst everybody, because flavor is amongst everybody, you know, and, you know, hey, man, they be having good times at these raves, you know, but I just stand back on the wall and just really watch how they party, you know.
A busman's holiday.